Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. Today I actually want to talk about why you should play War Thunder Navy right now. Why you actually, if you have already access to it, this is now the best time to put time into it, to invest a lot of effort into it, and to hopefully contribute to the, again, hopefully, great success of this part of War Thunder. Before that, I have to actually mention two things. Today it is actually the first time in over 1 year to record on the old rig with a new microphone. So I'm in a different location right now to the usual place where I record my videos. And I hope you don't mind. Maybe the sound quality is not as good, maybe it's better, let me know in the comment section. The same goes for the video quality, which is certainly worse. I don't record with the same resolution, but according to what I have tried out, it looks fairly decent as well. So again, let me know in the comment section. Now I actually want to convince you again why you should play War Thunder Navy now. Yesterday I actually featured the Große Kurfürst of World of Warships, and it is a completely different game with different game mechanics, with a different meta, different pace. And when you look at War Thunder, destroyers are huge, like cruisers are absolutely massive, and so I think there is a different scaling currently going on. With ships, Gaijin is actually completing the holy trinity of, not just the Second World War era, but in general. And that means after aircraft, including helicopters and tanks, we now see the third faction, which are ships. A lot of people have, bought themselves in or got some codes, invitation, or whatever on some websites because Gaijin tries to get people in there. And I think this is now the right time after the progression wipe. To actually continue your endeavors in War Thunder. This is my true honest opinion. Now why is that? Currently I really feel like I'm profiting from my experience of the pre-closed beta and the closed beta in the current gameplay. I make a lot of progress, I have a lot of fun, and I think I don't want to hold this back. So for all of you that were bored with my aircraft gameplay, with my high tier gameplay, with my tank reviews, with my first impressions, with everything that I featured, this is something that I really want to put a lot of effort in, what I'm really excited about, what I really think is an absolute winner if done right. And this now brings me to you. Currently, you personally profit a lot in terms of civil line gain and also in terms of future progression if you put a lot of effort into it. Now, let me talk you through. The RP cap has been removed, also for ships, as it feels like. I have no confirmation for this, but in the endgame results you will quite see a good result. Furthermore, the stock grind has been eased up quite massively with the also just only having to research one tier 1 modification. In this case for ships, it is called the, let me look it up, the tool set, which is the parts for tanks. And after that you immediately can research the fire protection system, which is FPE for tanks, and then you are completely combat efficient. Together with the increased RP and civil line income, it feels like really okay, even for non-premium ships. Of course, here I'm the Z-20 for the usual seal clubbing on PT boats, which is an issue that will hopefully be solved in the future. Okay, let's continue and let's talk about the progression within the tech tree. Now, when we looked at tanks, the German, the Russian, the American, and the British tech tree, just to name you 4 examples, that were introduced, and after that a lot of stuff got added. So even the high cap was then, kind of outdated by later months and patches because stuff was added on top. So if you think that light cruisers are the best thing that will ever happen to War Thunder, don't be silly. We will see another stuff incoming. But currently I'm kind of here really happy with my progression. So to actually make here an example with the American tech tree, you need to have 5 tier 1 ships to unlock rank 2. And then if you unlock rank 2, you only have to research 2 PT boats to go to rank 3, which are the destroyers. To unlock rank 4, you need 2 destroyers, and like with the Germans and the Russians alike, if you have the premium destroyer, it kind of counts towards this number. So already, if you have the Cowell for the Americans, you just only have to research the Clemson to begin research on the USS Trenton. For the Germans, it's actually 3 ships, and for the Russians, it's then only 2 ships again. So that is really nice, and I kind of like this. So this is why you can actually grind towards the top light cruiser in a reasonable time. That now brings me to the battle, and as you could see, I focused here on the patrol boat that actually didn't fire its torpedoes yet, because I saw that the PT boats, the torpedoes from the previous PT boat were not hitting me. Now I'm using my torpedoes, and I was stopping my forward movement, and actually I'm now reversing. I launched some torpedoes with double purpose. If not hitting the PT boat, they would most likely hit the destroyer, or in this case actually force him to stand still. He actually waits for me. The PT boat actually eats 3 torpedoes, which is really funny, at least for me. And then he aims actually for the other side of the rock, and before he realizes, I pump him full of AP and do massive damage to his crew. He's down to 0%, and then my auto squad teammate steel kills him. Damn you, man. And out of all the ships, it's a PT6, so that was a juicy kill for him. So yeah, I hope you kind of get the meta. The progress is better, the stock grind is easier, less frustrating. Overall, there is now no more wipe going on, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is currently really fun, not just in this ship, but also the PT boats. But of course, we have to talk about other issues in the game. We have to talk about map design, we have to talk about filling up the tech trees, we have to talk about balance, game mechanics, core game mechanics even, damage models, the respawning mentality, and all those things, the overall income, what is worth what. So there is a lot of discuss about. I actually made a comparison video between the German Z-20 Carl Geister, the Cowell, which is the American premium destroyer, and also the PR-7U Stroini. So there is a video out in terms of a ship review to actually look at it if you want to have help in your decision which ship you should go for. If you don't have access to the naval CBT already, or in this case now open beta. So that now brings me to why I actually make this video for. I want to convince you to use your access to the naval warfare already. I want to convince you to continue if you have stopped for a while, and I hope I did so with convincing arguments. If not, let me know in the comment section what your experiences are. Furthermore, I think everybody profits from it when more people are playing for it. We get not just only faster queue times, which are at the moment between 3 and 12 minutes, at least in my experience where I play. And furthermore, we might have larger teams, so we have more enemies to engage. We have more interactions, so it doesn't get that boring. And I think that helps everybody. That helps you in your progression, that helps me in my progression and featuring gameplay, and it also helps Gaijin in getting data. So everybody literally profits from it. If you are not convinced yet, if you should give it a go, I think it is having a lot of potential. However Gaijin will handle it is now up to the feedback that they get. It's down to the overall, data that they get and what the people want on the forums, on the official page, and so forth. Gaijin has proven that they actually read our comments, they listen to what we have to say, and if you want bigger ships, again, now is your time to have the biggest kind of influence on this decision, and I think overall it is now your time to make the pre-work for the future kind of, how should I say, grind towards it. Because now I think it's easier than it will never be to research the light cruisers. So this is now the gameplay that I showed. Let's have a quick look at the post-battle results. And here we can see 6 kills, 2 kill assists, 1 capture zone, 57,000 silver lines, and most of it being pure profit due to the ammunition being rather cheap. Modification research points 7,000, but vehicle research points with a 75% RP booster, premium account and premium ship 9,081. There were not the most interactions, mostly I killed only PT boats, so that massively reduces the RP income, yet you can see that's quite a lot of progress. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Let me know your experience in the pre-close beta and nowadays, and give this video a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see each other in the skies, on the battlefields, and on the waves of War Thunder.